in the Lambo.
It's rolling.
How you feeling, bro?
Fantastic. First
Fantastic.
time in this
Give me the right hand. Give me the right hand. Boom. Yeah, bro.
We have it's recording, right?
Yeah, it's recording for sure.
All right.
Let's fucking let people know what they need to know, bro. Let's let them all know. Let's have the lights on too, even though
Lights, camera, action.
Yeah, bro. People need to see our face, bro. See our face. But yeah, bro. So it was just not too long ago, bro, that I was knocking door to door and living with my mom in a townhouse, making a little bit around $130K a year. That was my last year. You know, let's put the seatbelt on so it stops beeping. 1 second. Yeah, bro. Perfect. Yeah, bro, dude. The thrill when you first get a fucking Lambo, bro, there's no thrill like it. Like most people they miss out on this because of just fear. And dude, fear is the opposite of love, right? Like Dr. Joe Dispenza says. Bro, when you were at that event, after Dr. Joe Dispenza's event, you had the best transformation in your life. Would you say?
I would say so, yeah. I made the most money I have ever made, and I made big leaps in my own worldview.
Yeah.
And my capabilities. I moved out of the U.S. and into Puerto Rico. To take advantage of, taxes, because I realized, hey, I love the beach city. Why am I in the middle of a desert? I'm always going to live on a beach. Why am I restricting myself?
Yeah.
So live where you want to live. And then the pro of that as well is I'm able to stack cash faster because you're out there, you pay a limited tax.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, you meet really interesting people that also move out there to do the same thing. And I think that's the key here is birds of a feather flock together.
Yes.
And you got to make sure that when you're on the path, because see, back in Vegas, bro, I had, it was an old pattern that after the Dispenza event, it finally showed its face. My buddy crashed my car. I had a C63 AMG.
Oh.
Right? Lovely. Had all the works to it.
Yeah.
And he had never drove a sports car before in his life.
That's tough.
Okay. And I wanted to share it. I wanted to share the experience. And so I said, hey, go take it for a spin. 2 minutes down the road. Not even 2 minutes. Okay. It was an $80,000 car. And
beautiful car. He
crashed that car, totaled it.
Insane.
Nuts. So
that's painful, bro. But did you have insurance at least?
That's the most fucked up part.
Oh no.
Something went wrong related to it.
Oh, crap.
This is recorded, so I won't.
Yeah, it's okay. No problem.
Out of pocket.
Yeah, I understand. Oh my God. Fuck, bro. What a pain, bro. What a freaking pain, bro.
It was my best month ever in income, but at the same time, I feel like it was one of the biggest lessons in that some people you can't just, because that wasn't the only issue that I had with him. I was trying to give him the opportunity to come and sell for me.
Yeah.
The opportunity, and this is like a hometown friend.
Yeah.
And there just was so many resistance points along the way, and I just decided, you know what? Let me just hit the reset. Let me just go and establish a new network.
Yeah.
New island.
No problem. I mean, sometimes that's what you have to do. It's not always going to be smooth sailing with all your people. Like there's times where I had to I'm
so grateful for the experience though.
Because that gives you that new opportunity for the growth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And most people
Please wait.
Somebody said, "Yo, Leo, credit card."
Oh, he's right behind us. Look.
Oh, nice.
Our homie, yeah.
Nice. Ah, shit. Okay.
The con of the Lambo is you're so low to the ground.
There we go. Yeah.
You ride low.
But yeah, back to the shit.
Yep.
Back to what we were saying. Yeah, sometimes that adversity can actually, launch you into the next level. Like for me, anytime in my life where I had serious adversity, I would always have a beautiful experience right around the corner. Life is not what happens to you, right? Life is how you respond to it, And look at you, you responded to it in a proper way. You didn't victimize. You weren't a victim of your environment. You still made shit happen, regardless of regardless of your adversity, right?
Yeah, everything's balanced, and it comes back around. If somebody fucks you over for money that they owe you, they still haven't paid it back, or maybe you're put in a lot of work for a company, or you put on a lot of work in general, and you haven't realized everything from that work. It all comes back around. It's just really about you allowing it to come back around.
Yes.
And also setting boundaries too with people and beliefs.
Yes,
that you no longer even want.
Because those beliefs can rub off on you. Those poor beliefs can rub. You know what I'm saying? Like every time in my life where I let somebody who I wasn't supposed to let too close to me hang out with me too long, I got their beliefs and I saw how damaging it was in the moment for me, and slowed down my results. Not to be a complete douchebag and an asshole to the people that I love, but you could love people from a distance. You know that analogy? It's like if I help you too much, I might fall into the hole with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you're even doing them a service, assuming they do become aware of their own, what they need to work on.
Yeah.
You're doing them a service because there's a reason why you left their life. And they're going to maybe question themselves, like, hey, why is he no longer here?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Bro, 1,000%.
Why is he distancing himself?
Yeah, because then they're going to be like, oh, crap. For me to get back access to him, I got to get my shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see it in my life. Every time in my life where that was the case, I didn't hurt them. I just brought them up. And if they didn't want to get up, they stayed down, and I wasn't affected. You know what I'm saying? There's a saying that goes, you can't teach pigs to fly. Like Ty Lopez has said that once, and that always stuck with me. Always stuck with me, bro.
It's absolutely true. And I'll say this. When we forgive people, I've heard so many stories of whenever it's like a son forgives an abusive father.
Oh, bro, of course.
Or any relationship. When you forgive somebody in that relationship, it's quite interesting what happens. But a text from that person, or a message, or something happens that's related to that person.
Yeah.
And it goes into a positive direction, all because you decided to forgive them.
Yes.
You decided to no longer let the memory just keep spawning the negative emotions within you.
Yeah.
It's interesting how that works, and I'm sure anybody watching this right now could do a little bit more research on that. I know we've learned a lot about why that works.
Yes.
It works, but
yes, bro, you're so spot on. Mm-hmm. Like holding that grudge and pointing the finger at them, how they did you wrong, or that they're a bad person, is actually holding you back because you're using all that creative energy, but putting it into frustration and anger. And anger is a low frequency on the emotion chart. So when you forgive that person, you increase yourself to acceptance and into more higher forms on the frequency chart, like love and forgiveness. Those are much higher frequencies than anger and resentment. You know what I'm saying? So then you're open to much better things, much better opportunities, better flow in your life. You know?
Yeah.
I've had so many times situations like that. So many, like I'm like, you know what? Why am I holding this negativity in my chest? It's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to feel the effect. Actually, that's such a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
I would say that as you become more and more successful, things bother you less, but the stuff that does bother you, it can really throw you off. And it's yet another opportunity for you to overcome those hormones of stress.
Yes, because you're in survival when you're resenting and you're angry.
Yeah.
So happy people aren't hating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hating people ain't happy. You know? You're so right, bro. Beautiful place, bro. I love Miami.
We're out here in Brickell right now.
I love Miami, bro. I love Miami.
It's beautiful. I've been here for a week. You've been here for 2 years.
Yeah, bro.
I go back in here pretty often. 2.5-hour flight from Puerto Rico.
Dude,
you see a lot of people out here. You see a lot of people, you know, doing the social media thing, doing
everybody doing their thing. Everybody having their fun. Having their fun.
Hey. What's that? What's this one? Can we rev it? Oh yeah, they want to.
Kids.
We got the guys with their cameras out,
right?
Filming content.
Yeah, bro. I mean, bro, when you have a flashy car like this, you're gonna attract a lot of people. You know, it's not gonna be.
Yeah.
About to fucking cause a scene, bro. I did it for the kids. Bro, the feeling of driving a fucking Lamborghini, bro, and especially not driving it, but owning it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. When I first got this car, bro, I remember having this car in my vision board, the older model, in my mom's house, and I had the vision board of a Miami penthouse or something nice in Miami. I got both of them. When I moved into Trump Towers, that was the first thing of the vision board. Then I had a vision board in my mansion. I did it, bro. It's so real.
So you held it in your mind before you could held it in your hand.
Exactly. You got to have it inside. You got to have it inside in your brain, in your chest, in your soul. You got to feel what are the emotions of having a Lamborghini? Excitement, gratitude, joy, bliss, flow, courage, abundance. Yep. I held that in my chest for so long, held it in my heart for so long, that it transformed into the real world by default. Whatever energy you possess in your chest and the clear intention and the elevated emotion, it must manifest in the physical realm. It's the law, like Dr. Joe Dispenza says. That's why I love that man. I love that man. Fucking drug Miami people, you know? Gotta love him. Give him a good vibe, right? But listen, what's the biggest key for somebody that's watching this? What do I want them to take away from this conversation is that if you can have it in your chest and in your soul emotionally before it's outside of you, you can collapse time and you can let it come to you instead of you having to do all these crazy things, lie, cheat, and steal to get it. You know what I'm saying? I got this with 100% integrity, 100% honesty, 100% good intention. I didn't hurt anybody. I sold a good service, good product, helped a bunch of people. And in return, I got blessed like this. That's what it goes down to. Most people, they don't understand that you are paid to the proportion of the complexity of the problems that you solve.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, for me, what's going on, man? How are you? Like it? One day you'll have one, too.
And you got to keep doing that, though. You got to keep solving complex problems.
You got to keep solving. Yeah, you got to keep solving the problems. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep working. You got to keep doing the right things, helping people, keeping a positive attitude, and really making it happen. Because at the end of the day, what do we have to give on this earth? You know what I'm saying? What do we have to give? I have to give my energy, my discipline, my focus. I have to give me. You know, like right now, I'm giving me. I'm giving information to somebody that may be stuck. Listen, if you're stuck, it wasn't too long ago that I was in your shoes. It wasn't too long ago. 4 years ago, I was living with my mama in a townhouse. Frustrated, not knowing what I was going to do. But I went into door-to-door sales. I committed to it all the way. And now I'm an overnight success because I took that door-to-door skills and brought it to online. And that's what I encourage you to do as well. It's simple as that, guys. Simple as that.
It's simple, but we make it complex.
Yeah,
the law is simple.
The law is simple, yes.
But it's just exercising with what will we have in a day.
Yes.
Because we all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Yes.
We have varying degrees of willpower.
Yes.
We have varying degrees of things that we focus on and allocate our thoughts to.
Exactly.
And so it's just taking a conscious effort. And hopefully it's content like this that is allowing people to understand, am I consistently thinking the way in which my mentors are people that I want to maybe have some aspects of their lifestyle? Like, what do I have to start thinking? How do I start behaving? How does my identity need to shift?
Exactly. And I think the biggest key there is your energy aligned with the person that you want to become?
Yeah.
Like, are in your heart, are you practicing those elevated emotions of that thing that you want, or that car that you want, that house that you want, that lifestyle, that abundance? Are you practicing that within when you're without? Because I can tell you right now, when I was at my lowest and when I was going door to door, I was feeling the emotions of abundance and gratitude. I was feeling the emotions of bliss, joy, ecstasy while I was knocking door to door. And around the corner after that, look at me now. I'm 23 years old. I'm driving a freaking Lambo Hurucan Evo Spyder. We're out here, I talking to my man Blake. We're out here having a good chat, you know what I'm saying, of some powerful information that more people need to hear about, you know?
Absolutely.
You know? That's what it's all about. I just want to give back. I want to give that value, bro, because people need to hear it. People need to fucking hear it, bro. Need to hear that too, you know?
Dude. It's incredible.
Yes, it's awesome, bro. I fucking love it.
Yeah. And for some people, they're like, "Hey, man, the Lambo's too loud. Maybe I don't want that." Well,
Yeah.
it applies for other things.
It applies for other things.
This is just one example.
Yeah, that's just one example. I wanted the Lambo, so I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how that.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you, bro.
Dude, I was at a ranch in Georgia for a whole month, and this ranch was found spontaneously.
Yes, sir.
The group that bought it. Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to him.
They didn't come from wealth.
Yeah.
They were just providing immense amount of value. And one of the ladies that they helped heal, because they do holistic healing, one of the ladies that they helped heal, when she passed away finally, at the ripe old age of in the late 90s, left them with a fortune.
Wow.
And so they were able to use that fortune to buy this ranch.
Wow.
And this ranch has regenerative agriculture and whole house water filter. They have all the works for if you want to get out of the matrix and have a home base that can operate independently of society.
Yeah.
This is what they found and made for themselves. And now they're hosting retreats and teaching people how to heal their bodies.
Wow,
but it was all because for 20 years they were dedicated to this vision of helping people, and they've helped thousands of people, and it just took one person for them to help.
Yeah.
They didn't have to go sell a bunch of more stuff.
Yeah.
They just had to help one person.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. It's just you're only one person away from changing your life, and that principle has stuck with me to this day, and that's why I'm sitting here in this fucking Hurucan with my man Blake, showing you guys that it's possible for you too. If a guy like me, kid from the fucking Midwest suburbs and fucking Northwest suburbs of Chicago, living with my mom in a town just 4 years ago, can do it, so can you. So can you.
Yeah. But it's the how that people get lost in the sauce. And what do I actually got to do?
Yes.
Like, this sounds great. Yes. I know I got to think this way, but like, what are some of the first steps I got to take? And what I tell people, and maybe you can speak to this, is change up your environment.
Yes. Exactly. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future, like my best mentor, Dan Pena, says. Show me your fucking friends, I'll show you your future. I went to his cast seminar, I paid $40K in 2021.
Oh, shit.
Just because I knew that if I can get around the right people and I can get the right information, that could change my life. And the moment that I made that shift, my life exponentially went up. Not necessarily directly.
Is that the first major investment you've made in yourself?
No. So I've paid a few people. I've paid a few people $25,000 for coaching before Dan Pena. I've paid $10,000. I probably spent over 100 G's in self-education, because it's at the end of the day, it's not necessarily who you know, it's what you know and how you fucking implement it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people that know a bunch of people, but they're not really effective. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have like a real skill. And how do you solve that? You solve that by getting around the right people, ingesting their information, and massively applying it. That's the biggest key. You listen to them. What the fuck are you doing? Can I do it? And do it at a massive scale. Because
pause that and write that down.
Yeah.
Okay? That'll save you a ton of time.
Yeah.
You're on YouTube University.
Yes.
Tons of people, but you got to find the right mentors.
Yes.
Okay? And you got to be willing to put your money where your mouth is. Don't
Exactly.
expect just this free information floating around there to work for you. You got to be able to invest in somebody and get their time, and you'll be able to pay attention.
Exactly.
And then they're going to be invested in you because you showed that you're willing to put your money out there for them.
Exactly.
Whether you end up working with Leo or somebody else.
Yeah. There's a lot of different people. There's a lot of different places to get information from. It's just you got to find the right people. And who are the right people? In my opinion, I trust people with the things that I want. I got around people who have the cars that I want. That's where I listen. Who have the nice houses. Who have the dream lifestyle. That's who I paid for to listen to. And coincidentally, shortly after, I got the same stuff, or potentially even better than some of my mentors. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll turn on the light so you can see our face. But yeah, guys, that's what it's all about. You guys gotta focus in on one thing and do it all the way. Oh, what a joy this is. I want you to experience that joy one day too. You know what I'm saying? When you get a Lambo, drive it like a fucking Lambo.
Holy shit.
How does that make you feel? What emotions do you feel? What kind of emotions do you feel right now?
Exhilaration.
Exhilaration. Freedom. When I first drove in a rented Lamborghini, that's the exact emotions. I practiced it before I had it. So what I saw, I'm like, hey, if I could just experience this emotion more frequently, that's how I can get to the top. Fucking GTA 6 in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. It's amazing. Anyways, guys, Leo Lesnikovsky and Mr. Blake Toves here. Guys, listen, at the end of the day, finishing statement, you guys got to find the right people, and you guys got to get the right information from the right people. Most people are full of shit online. If somebody's online and they're not practicing what they're preaching and they're not showing their lifestyle and they're not actually bringing you in, I wouldn't trust them.
Yeah.
However, there's some exceptions. But show me the money. You know what I'm saying? Show me the money. That's what I talk to everybody. Show me the freaking money. You know what I'm saying? show me your cars. Like, if somebody is online and they're making money, they're gonna actually have stuff. They're not just gonna talk about it. They're gonna have the cars. They're gonna have the cribs. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna offend some people, but bro, I don't want to listen to you if you don't got this shit. If you don't got a fucking Lamborghini, I don't want to fucking talk. I don't want to listen to you, bro. And that's the end all be all. Like, everybody out here giving advice, bro. No, most people aren't in the fucking position to give the advice. Anyways, guys, that's it. Tune in for more Lambo Talks with Leo. You guys are going to get a lot of value from this. Make it a great day.